How big was getting a win on the road in the ACC to begin ACC play?
It was pretty big for us. We've been struggling on the road, as everyone know. Getting that win up at BC it was pretty tough. But, I think that's the difference between last year. I feel like the team last year we had would have ended up losing that game down the end. But I feel like we got some key stops toward the end of the game. And I think it really showed the growth in our team from this year and last year's team.
Florida State's always known for having those real long, athletic teams. What do you see out of them this year?
They're big this year. They have a couple 7-footers. They start one guy at 7'3". I think the key for us to win this game is rebounding. We have to out-rebound them because they are so big. So I think guys have to hit the glass, even our guards, because our big guys will be boxing out, but the guards have to help down and rebound too. But, it'll be a tough game for us.
What has Coach Brown said about rebounding? I know at one point there, Boston College was having a lot of success on the boards.
Yeah.
What was the cause of that?
I'm not really sure, honestly. I guess guys weren't hitting the glass as hard, really. I know Landry did a good job at rebounding. KJ's done a good job at rebounding, but I guess they shot a lot of three-pointers and got a lot of long rebounds, and guys were running in under the rim.
Does Coach talk at all about tournament stuff or, well, let me ask that differently. Do you guys think about that stuff as far as trying to craft a resume or?
We don't really think about it. It's in the back of our minds. We just try to focus on each game, but, we do want to make the NCAA tournament. We want to do well in the ACC tournament, but our biggest focus right now is Florida State.
How much more fun is it to play here once the ACC schedule begins? You kind of get those lower schools and the small crowds out of the way, and then, it's like it's for real now.
I mean, it's definitely fun. Going up to BC, we expected it to be like no one there, but they had a pretty decent crowd for it to be, snowing up there and people still on break. The ACC is definitely going to be tough for us this year, but we have a good crowd support coming out for each game, so it'll be pretty exciting.
Talk about the challenge of then turning around and playing Duke, as quick as you do.
It's definitely going to be tough. We have one day to prepare for Duke on Friday. But, I'm pretty sure the coaches will have a good plan for us. We start scouting them early. We got film and walkthrough for Florida State. So as soon as we get that over, we'll turn our focus on Duke.
Have things been going for you the way maybe you thought it would be, coming off the injury and getting yourself prepared and kind of getting back to this level of play?
I haven't been doing as well as I thought I was going to do or I wanted to do. My production levels have been pretty low, but I'm still, getting adjusted to the game, adjusted to the speed, the physicality, things like that. It's a lot different from high school, but I feel like, throughout the season I'm going to get into a rhythm on offense and be able to defend the ball, get in help side, stuff like that. Things the coach really look for in a four-man.
What's been the toughest thing? Has it been trying to get used to speed, or is it playing defense?
I think just making baskets, really. The speed is a lot different. You have guys running at you and stuff, and when you finally do get an open shot, you have to knock it down, so it's a little bit of pressure on you to produce,
Is there a sense in the locker room, with you being a redshirt freshman, maybe not from you, but is there a sense in the locker room of sort of, we got to hold serve at home?
Explain that.
Of just like, we got to win our home games. We may not be able to win them all on the road, but we've got to protect our own house.
That's been the mindset all year, really. We are undefeated at home right now, so we want to keep pushing that throughout the entire season. We got a big opportunity this week with two pretty good teams at home, so we can take these two games out and start 3-0 in the ACC. That's the goal we got going into this week.